Bali, known for its great beauty and generous nature. Towering mountains, enchanting forests, relaxing river flows, vast rice fields, various exotic beaches that pull the eye, and the beauty of its seas that fascinates us. Are we gonna live forever? Do we really need to concern about our environment? We're gonna break it down with me, Adin from YCI, starting from our condition of the tourism industry as the main income of Bali.
With abundance of natural beauty and cultures that attract tourists, tourism is now the largest single industry in terms of main income. And as a result, Bali is one of Indonesia's wealthiest regions. In 2003, around 80% of Bali's economy was tourism related. But on the other hand, ecotourism in Bali are still very limited. With the development of tourism in Bali and the incessant development carried out, economic growth is getting better. People get jobs and our culture is more known to the world. But on the other hand, this is not always beneficial for the environment. Surely, we can't blame the tourism sector as the only thing that contributes to the negative impact on the environment. Not to speak of the impacts from tourism industry, we will continue our discussion to the second point we'll discuss about the climate change that happens on our planet.
As you can see, a lot of Greenland has been converted. There's a lot of pollution and overdevelopment in natural attractions. People's daily activities also greatly impact these problems. Forest fires, deforestation, industrial gases, carbon monoxide gas from energy production, vehicles, methane gas from food waste, plastic waste, our behavior on food consumption are some things that cause greenhouse effect. These all lead to the increasement of the atmosphere temperature that change our future. This kind of real situation is what today's youth will live in the future. At least until we can do real actions to solve it. There are examples that have been done by leaders from different ages, but we still need more to make our voices become real actions. Do we live for ourselves, or do we live to ensure our next generations? With that in mind, will bring us to the third point we'll discuss about me as a member of YCI, one of the youth organizations that concerns the environment in Bali.
YCI was first initiated from a student gathering about a water crisis held by CI Indonesia, attended by high schoolers in Bali. Participants then invited to join the live-in at Duku village, Karangasem, Bali, an area experiencing water crisis, so that participants can really experience what it's like to live in an area with a water crisis. After the event, YCI Bali then launched at Kebelakang on August 27, 2019.
We've already done some independent activities such as the annual management discussion, YCI Goes to School program joined by students and freshmen in Bali, and from 2019 until now, we've also conducted education for the youth through weekly radio broadcasts. In addition to independent activities, we also collaborate with SOS from the Kids in the World Youth Campaign Program, Bali's cleanup program with barbed plastic bags, planting 400 trees with Ramada Hotel Sunset Road, mangrove planting and turtle conservation with Rotary, mangrove planting with Bali Mangrove Care Forum, beach cleanup with KKC Green School, Youth Talk with Gendernaut, Youth Talk Ngomongin Cerita Kita with BBC International Indonesia and SCTV, Youth Talk about animals with RRR to Pro Denpasar at Bali Safari, mangrove cleanup for celebrating World Cleanup Day, and podcast Pojok Alam with Diary Kuliah. Since YCI Bali is an independent youth environmental organization which mentored by Conservation International Indonesia, CR's role are very important on our development.
From 2019 since now, CI has played a large role in carrying out our activities such as youth camp, rainwater harvesting campaign, a website making training workshop, monthly webinar sharing session from CR Indonesia Works, surfonomic research in Kedungu and Keramas beaches, video production workshop, coral transplantation monitoring, plastic recycle workshop which partnering with Yayasan Kaki Kita Sukasada and Bali endemic birds monitoring. Wrap up all of the discussion we had, there is no simple conclusion for the problems in our world, because each of it has its own difficulties. As an example, tourism does not directly impact the climate change that happens, but one thing that I assure you of, our simple decisions and actions will have a huge impact if we do it collectively. As Henry Ford says, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. That's why YCI is very open to collaborations, because we believe that conservation needs cooperation from various parties to be sustainable. That's from me, Ardin. Hope it inspires you, because together we can.
Together, we can.
Together we can.
Together,
Together we can.
Selamat konservasi.